Super villain, what? Bitch, I thought we were playing witches or wizards today.
You know, Voldemort is the baddest bitch I know, and I'm proud to call him my daddy.
Yeah, baby, and this thing? I've always wanted one of these. Does it work?
I've had your 13 inches of fun before.
Ooh, good.
Let's cast a spell.
Penis erectus. Excuse us.
Hi everybody, it's your boys, Brandon
And Josh, welcome back.
Woo! Yes, we are here because there is a new season of Dragula.
Boulet brothers representing straight from the stage at Precinct to downtown LA.
Yes, their Friday night Queen Kong events have been legendary.
Amazing.
The Boulets have been featured all over the place. They embody the elements of glamour, filth,
And
horror.
My favorite part.
There's another one. Which one are we missing?
I don't know. Glamour. Passion.
Something. It's an incantation that we can't be bothered to know. But they are here. They're giving us an alternative to Drag Race because RuPaul and Fishy, Blend, Runway, that's been taking over. That's fine. That's great.
Give me a horror queen any day of the week.
Any day. So,
Horror? I thought you said whore. Huh.
already with the bad puns, we never get tired of
baby,
them.
I love a horror. What can I say?
My favorite drag queen of all time actually comes from Dragula. Miss Season 2's Disasterina.
Oh my god.
Yes, she is on another planet.
I have never seen a queen with a more appropriate name in my life because that bitch was a little disaster walking. Ooh.
Love her, and I want to see more girls like this. On season 11 of Drag Race, we had Evie Oddly, who probably would have done well on a Dragula season, to be quite honest. But Evie also could give you some mainstream elements, so she did well over there.
She had the glamour, yeah, that was one of my favorites, and with the weird, what do you call it?
The contortion and all that.
Shit,
yeah, she definitely had a mainstream weirdness, but these girls are going for it for real.
These girls are weird.
And we should say, for this season, not just these girls, we've got a drag king, finally! Yes, drag king.
One that you know that you've seen several times perform.
Yes, so we'll get into all who is who and who's here, but yes. And we've also got a bio queen. Bio queen.
Which I thought this bitch was a very feminine male for a first 25 minutes. I was like, what is that? That bitch had titties.
She has
Amanda Love reincarnated, girl.
Shout out to Miss Amanda Love. But let's get into it. We are here, season 3 of Dragula. So, we're first introduced. This episode, the Boulet brothers, they are still interested in themselves. RuPaul's like, I've done the movies, I've done it.
Look, bitches, they are fabulous on this opening. Every look they turn out is great. Which is
immaculate.
Which is wonderful because I can't stand the way the tall bitch talks. I mean, that's like Alaska, but much drier.
Okay, yeah. So we are going to we're going to talk a little bit about the production elements, but yeah. They need some acting classes. I don't know if it's acting, but just some enthusiasm classes.
Some enthusiasm. I love this opening montage we have in Dragula, season 3, episode 1. We got the production value stepped up, as Brandon says, and we cut to like this ambulance thing taking these bitches to the morgue, and someone's late, and it's this whole thing. And it was really bad acting, but the production value was really high, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, but the Boulets always start their episode with these long-ass skits. And Nina Bonita Brown, shout out to you, Nina B, love you, love those raw views. But she said in her raw view, she was like, yeah, we get it. Y'all love that, but why do we need a full cinematic movie every time?
No, I like that, because that's something quirky, and it shows that they have multiple interests they're interested in.
But it's about the competitors. It's not about them. They've already made it.
But how long do you think the little clips are?
Too long for me.
Nah, they're like 2 minutes. It's a great way, for me, it's a great way to introduce, because it gets you in that horror mood, it gets you in that gore.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Boulet brothers are introducing the girls, and...
Yeah, and the first one they had was Madeline Hatter. Bitch been in the scene for a long time.
Miss Madeline Hatter.
Like 48 years doing drag or something like that. She started when she was 40, so...
Don't do her like that, but what do we think about Miss Madeline's look?
I like it.
Yeah, you liked it when... Okay. You liked it.
I liked it.
Apparently, it was good. It was good. We also had Miss Priscilla Chambers from Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, those your people.
Yeah, not born and bred my people, but I did go to school up there. I spent many a night in scandal, so I know.
Yeah, this bitch had her booty hole hanging up in Asheville. I think there was a picture of you in the last stall in the men's room, wasn't there?
Well, China, you know. Shout out to you. She's in Vegas now. Miss Roxy Hart was up there. Miss Vivica Dupree was there. Miss Trinity Norrell.
Moving. They coming up
the
and through
girls.
out of Asheville, ain't they?
Yes.
I said, moving on up. Oh, 3 nuts. Gotta go. So yeah, she was. What did you think of her look?
She was giving me this like demented Dita Von Teese Wonder Woman hybrid pinup.
Yes.
I almost said fish. We can't say fish anymore.
Not fish.
But yeah.
You know, I was kind of intrigued by this new character that came out called Yovska.
Yovska was
Working
there.
the face kini kind of thing. And
I loved it.
yeah, I'm like, this thing is creepy, and it was about this tall, and the rest of the queens are this tall, and I'm going, I don't know what's under there, but I'm terrified.
Yeah, she was giving straight jacket clown realness, and I loved it.
There you go. Another great queen that caught my attention was a little blue Smurf looking called Maxie. Mad. Oh, no. No, that's the red one, not the blue one.
Oh,
yeah. So, yeah.
Maxie Glamour.
Glamour. Maxie is hot as a boy. I'm like, ooh, I love me some little brown boys. I was like, I don't care what you're doing on the runway, girl. Just cut to the workroom. But Maxie came out looking like sort of a Smurf with some elements going on.
Yeah.
It was not bad.
She was also serving like a pin-up face hair. A lot of the girls were doing pin-up.
Yes.
So
Did they tell them that, I wonder, for the
opening? No,
like
I
glamour or
guess-
something for the opening?
I don't know, but there were a lot of pin-ups. Speaking of pin-ups, another girl who did a pin-up look was Miss Louisiana Purchase.
Oh, girl,
Thomas
yeah.
Jefferson's big deal.
Bitch, that girl walked up. She got the pin-up looking. The body is right, but the face is not right. Girl, she makes Sarah Jessica Parker look like she had a short face.
Ooh, yeah, it was this opening especially. Everyone's clocked it. She was looking like a busted Sharon Needles.
She came out and I went, whoa!
But
Not
you know
expecting
what?
that.
That's why she on Dragula, because it don't matter the bone
matter.
structure as long as she can deliver in these challenges.
It does not matter. That's right.
You were so hateful.
You know who I really was living for?
Who?
Was our bio queen, Hollow Eve from San Francisco.
Yes.
Oh, that opening look was sick.
Miss Hollow Eve. She showed up. She was like, I'm here to represent to the bio queens. Shout out to one of my friends, bio queen, Miss Pussy Nigger. Shout out to you, babe.
Excuse you?
That's her name. I'm just saying her name. And I hope to see you on some Dragula in the future because
Yes.
you have been around these girls and you can turn it out. But Miss Hollow is paving the way for the bio queens.
Yes. Looking forward to seeing her. This look with the stapled face and the moss man,
Yes.
everything green and mossy, and the mouth covered with strings.
Yeah, and real staples because these girls commit.
They do commit.
Speaking of someone else who committed, she committed to food throughout this episode, and that was Miss Valencia.
Valencia Donut Tits. All right, Donut Tits.
She
come
was
through.
giving me a Homer Simpson at Lard Lad for realness.
Actually, I really liked that first look because it was so different. It wasn't gore, it wasn't, but you know, I love the camp humor stuff too. So like, to me, I was like, all right, Donut Tits. She'll forever be known as Donut Tits if I ever see her out.
Yeah, and Dragula does celebrate the comic comedic elements. On the first season, we had Meatball, who is an icon in her own right now. Second season, I'm not sure who was
Disasterina. I don't know if she was
Disasterina.
trying to give camp, but she was.
she was our camp queen. But yeah, Valencia, she looked good. I like
Valencia! Exclamation point.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As it may be.
We dropped that exclamation point halfway through the episode. Someone else who I think we need to drop halfway through the episode was Miss St. Lucia. She was cute from Atlanta.
St. Lucia, yeah. So we got this African American queen with the big plugs, the huge ear, whatever.
Yeah,
That's kinda weird.
She was kind of giving. I thought she was gonna be like a voodoo.
Yeah, me too. I was like, this bitch is from Jamaica. I was waiting for the accent. No.
Yeah.
She should have ran with that, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know if that's her thing, but you know, when you here's the thing: as a person of color, myself, black person, this realm kind of seems like it's not for us because we get taken to the church, we get told demons are bad, but I live for it, and we've seen
When
black.
you do it, maybe you could do it. Can you give us your best Jamaican accent? See
We're
if you
not
can
talking
do it?
about the Jamaican. Okay, I'm not even going to try because the Bahamas are suffering right now. Okay, so I'm not even going to try to put on an accent to insult none of those people down there.
Moment of silence for Bahamas. Okay.
Ooh, you messy. But sometimes as a queen of color, this realm seems like it's not for us because we're not known for getting into the horror. Foxy Ajwe has got into it. Miss Kendra Onyx, love Miss Kendra Onyx from season 2. So there's always a couple of girls that are paving the way for us.
Yes.
St. Lucia, we'll see what she does.
St. Lucia. Who else was down the runway?
We also had the daughter of season 2 finalist, Victoria Elizabeth Black. We had Miss Dahlia.
Oh, right, Dahlia
from
Black.
Orlando.
Yes, this bitch knows how to paint a face and beat. I like that.
Yeah, this opening look, she was here to let you know she was from the House of Black. It was very Victorian era.
Yes.
It was very porcelain doll, big sleeves painted.
Yes, and like the opposite of Maxi Glamour, Dahlia Black, I was intrigued by as a drag queen, and she took that makeup off, and I go, Jesus, meth up. But yeah, whatever. She can turn out a look. Who cares what she looks like as a boy? That's not what her gig. Now she's dressing up as.
It is about the challenges at hand.
It is about the challenge.
Then we had Miss Eva Destruction.
Destruction.
Now Eva, she is well known. She is from Atlanta, but now lives in Dallas. She is polished and professional hoe. People have wanted her on Drag Race for a long, long time.
Yes.
And but she really serves this style. So it's great to see Eva on
The face
Dragula.
looks great. The makeup, I'm excited to see what she does this season. She's very hairy, so I'm hoping that they have a quick production time so the 5 o'clock shadow doesn't grow back. But she is.
But on Dragula, we love that. We love seeing all that. Israel and Sean and all of them. We love some body hair over here.
There you go. All right, last we had our drag king extraordinaire from LA.
Long Beach, yeah.
Long Beach.
Mr. Landon Sider is finally in the house, and I'm so glad to see this because people have also been saying we need to let drag kings on Drag Race. Drag Race isn't the only show. It's not the end-all be-all by all means, but RuPaul is very specific on what she wants for her show.
And I love it. I love what this is. Actually, she kind of looks sexy in this opening sequence here with the scruff on the face and had like cut down to show some body off and painting the abs and looking fierce.
You know who it was giving me? It was giving me all the Adam Lambert tease.
Oh yeah,
the face.
You're right.
I think he will be proper. If we're gonna call the girls, Landon is he. I think he's painting Adam or like giving that vibe because that's a good reference.
Yeah,
Adam's a good reference.
Yeah.
So very much giving me that.
As we start the episode with a little tiny mini challenge, and sweet Landon, our drag king, gets the spider makeup box or whatever the hell it was, compact, and has to eat live spiders.
This is the. Do we even call this a mini challenge? They just had to pick.
Yeah, they just chose a compact and won some shit.
Madeline.
She won a trip.
She won a trip to Key West just for picking up a makeup compact.
I'm like, girl, they giving away the good prizes right up front. They get a lot of sponsorship. Okay. Boulet's be over there in corporate America. Every side trying to get them prizes up.
They are playing the game now.
I need to take a lesson in that shit.
Start an opera drag competition.
There you go.
Every week a bitch has to sing an aria from a different composer. And if you bomb it, you're chopped.
There you go. We're sending you straight up to that guillotine. Okay, so they did that, and then we cut to the workroom, which is really cool. They've stepped up the production value with the workroom. You have an actual coffin entrance.
Yes.
Although they're at mainly this big table, working and talking to each other and drawing the designs and painting their face.
I don't like that part. I don't like everyone's so close and so tight. I need my space.
Yeah, they're very tight, which gives them opportunities to talk a lot of shit, throw a lot of shade. And this first episode had a lot of just sort of bullshit, like talk, but I guess that was cool because we get to see sort of the girl's personality and who's like innocent or who's young and who's the old queens who throw the most, whatever.
Yeah, but this was the moment that Miss Hollow Eve let us know who she was, what she stands for, and what she not gonna stand for. Because Miss Priscilla Chambers says, you thought you was looking fishy, and Miss Hollow Eve jumps in. It was like, no ma'am. We're not gonna talk like that. You're not gonna say fish. It's to talk about a woman's area when it's sick and it's not the pH balance. She even said when the pH balance was off.
I mean, you got a biology lesson there. All of a sudden, in the middle of Dragula. Hey, they wanted the gays to have horror. There you go.
but then we cut to Hollow's Eve confessional, and she looking like an uncut dick sitting in a condom. Oh Lord. A scrunched up condom at that. That's Hollow Eve. I love you, baby.
That head was popping out of them shoulders.
Oh, that confessional look is not it.
Not it.
I'm sorry. But the Dragula, they kind of focus on the drama and the bullshit. They kind of like it, even though they say they don't. So there was a lot of this.
All right.
Maybe it was a cover up for the fact that we really didn't have much of a
mini challenge.
a main challenge even. Because
Well, let's talk about the main challenge.
Let's
They
go.
give these girls super villainess, or super villain, I guess I should say, for Landon. And this is our cheap super villain look. We're giving a tribute to Maxi Glamour today. Wig right out of the bag from the dollar store.
Ooh, she's ready for season 4. She's ready to talk some
Let's
shit.
go.
Yes, we are. I mean, okay, so if you've seen our Drag Race reviews, you know we like to get into character and get in the challenge. But it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time, and we're busy people. We have other things. Check out Mission Opera, check out my music, America's Got Talent, and all of that. So we just want to get in spirit, but not do too fucking much, okay?
Amen on court.
Look, I just keep flipping this hair though. This is my Bambi Jessica Simpson hair. Look at this.
All right. Well, I'm glad she's living her life over there.
I am. I am getting you Death Eater. Well, we're getting you Death Eater because Voldemort was that super villain bitch of Harry Potter, and we are sucking his white little dick every night.
I guess Voldemort would have a dick. I just imagine Voldemort as like the Ken doll when you take his pants off and it's just a little piece of plastic that's like...
I think that's where his nose went.
That's where his nose is. There's a nub.
Just moved it. No. Oh Lord! Shout out to my dad wrote a porno. Y'all coming back on Monday with the nub.
Speaking of the nub.
The nub. Okay, let's get into these looks. First, the Boulet brothers come out.
Oh, them headpieces.
Yes.
Holy shit, Hellraiser.
Yes, the Boulets look sickening.
That was amazing. And you
that-
could tell they couldn't move for shit.
No.
If they wouldn't look at each other, they were like... But hey, man, glamour is... That shit was amazing.
Yes, and we had our guest judges, Phil Jimenez.
Yes, from comic book...
He's a comic artist.
comic artist.
And the original super villain, Miss Fifi O'Hara.
Oh,
yes.
bitch. All right, Fifi back.
Yes, she knows how to cosplay. She knows about this world.
She knows how to cosplay. She knows how to cause drama.
She does, but here's the thing I want to say. Anyone watching this video, let it go. Fifi, yes, she did even All-Stars 4 was like 4 years ago. No, 3 years ago, whatever. It was a while ago. That's not who she is. No hate to nobody. She's living her life, and she is having a good time with Yuha Hamasaki doing this bootleg fucking opinions over there. So
I think I saw her in New York 2 years ago or so at therapy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was Fifi O'Hara. I was like,
Fifi's a New York girl now.
I don't know what this bitch is doing, but
She's judging Dragula.
judging Dragula.
So let's talk about these super villain
The
looks.
super villain looks.
Okay, so first we had Miss Madeline Hatter, and she was giving this she was just giving red. Like she had like 5 red wigs stacked up, and she was painted. It was a cat suit. It was perfectly nice.
Yeah, that was safe.
It will be perfectly nice.
Oh, God.
Right, but if you know what that is from, you got too much time on your
And
hands.
we'll take it. You do, you're my people. Okay, who's next?
Well, are we giving Madeline a heel or a croc?
Give her a croc.
I'm gonna give her a heel.
Okay.
Kitten heel. Hillary Clinton heel.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Then we have our friend Priscilla Chambers, your Asheville queen,
Yes.
representing the Americana theme, a la superhero, Stars and Stripes.
Super villain. And I love that she went with Americana for super villain right now because we have kids in cages. We have Flint, Michigan still doesn't have water. We've got ignoring Puerto Rico, but we want to send our thoughts and prayers to Alabama, who didn't even get hit by the hurricane.
Right. Man, America is the world's supervillain right now.
Really and truly. Well, Russia's the real supervillain because they pulling all the strings.
There you go.
But
Honestly, Priscilla should have just put a bunch of fucking Cheeto dust on her face and been Trump for this.
she could have.
She could have.
But here's the, if she would have did that, the girls would have been in the comment section. You stole that from Sugar Cane. Sugar Cane did it. Sugar Cane. Okay, I loved it when Sugar Cane did it.
Yeah. And the judge Jimenez was like mentioned that like he loved the Stars and Stripes but needed more like distress to be the opposite of the hero.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I didn't think of that at first, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But heel for her. Definitely.
Heel. All right, come on down, Yovska. Bring your weird ass down.
Yovska was giving demented clown,
Yeah.
celestial clown.
Was very cool. It sort of reminded me of I don't know, like the wicked nasty nightmares I used to have as a child. But the thing was like the clown thing with the big point, and she's always doing these the black polish on the teeth to make it look like the broken crack, like evil.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
The sharp razored teeth.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the teeth that Priscilla's gonna have in a couple of years.
Priscilla and Dahlia, being honest. Yasia looked like she fit in with us, so that's why I feel comfortable with these looks. She could have been in the wizarding world.
Yeah,
she had that hat on.
Yeah,
Heel for Yasia.
Heel for sure.
Then we had Saint Lucia.
Saint Lucia.
And I liked what she was doing from the neck up. She had this like Phantom of the Opera half mask, but it was like a chocolate cherry color with the roses in. She was giving me the Voodoo Island.
Yeah, that's where it was really like, maybe she is going to go towards Voodoo Island. Who knows? With a name like St. Lucia, it almost seems like you have to.
You have to.
Right?
Drink. We've not been drinking that much this episode.
Actually, yes. Ooh, what are you drinking? Straight vodka?
Gin. Because that's the most villainous drink of all.
The problem is I can't drink with this nasty ass cheap wig on. Woo!
Okay, Sugar Daddy, then buy some good lace fronts for the show, okay? You want to invest in the show.
Abracadabra.
Please leave a comment down below, invest if you've got wigs for us. We'd love to have
Yes.
them. We'll give you our
Send us some shit. I want fans, damn it, I want fans to send me some boxes of shit. I want to pull out a dildo and a wig one day. Ooh.
You want OnlyFans?
Girl, nobody wants to see all that.
Do you think if we started an OnlyFans together, do you think anyone would watch or subscribe?
With you in it, yeah, girl, you got all kinds of thirst magnets up in.
But it's us together. We're a team.
Well, yeah, I think they would still watch. They can overlook me.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
If you would see Josh in OnlyFans, leave $9.99 in the comment section below.
I don't know if I hate you or love you.
Okay, who are we talking about?
Well, next queen down.
Okay, now we're on to the next bitch. Let's talk about Louisiana Purchase.
Louisiana Purchase.
I mean, Violet Chachki's mom.
Yeah, she did this like 1930s Catwoman, sort of like very skimpy, leather black like collar and tie and sort of bikini-ish. I don't know what it was. It looked like, what was the old, like before Michelle Pfeiffer, like the old school Catwoman?
Well,
Julie Newmar?
Julie Newmar, Eartha Kitt style.
Yes.
Yeah. I loved it. I love the concept. But the judges read her about not pushing it far enough. This is Dragula season 3.
Yes.
You gotta come
Our
hard.
comment was villain, not super villain. I think that's where we stand today too.
Yeah. So are we heel or crocking her?
You know, for the body and the outfit, I'm gonna give her a heel. For the face, still a cross.
That's not fair. She can't control that.
She can. She'll do good in the next couple, I'm sure.
Okay, she'll step it up. Then we had Hollow Eve.
Hello, Eve. Doing this staple shit again, girl. She had these like elastic cords to the staple face and pulling it out, and these like I didn't know the face was that malleable and flexible. That was kind of.
You know.
That gave me the heebie-jeebies.
It did. I liked it. I wish that she hadn't used the cords and the staples in her entrance look. So then this would have been really impactful for me.
I kind of liked how she tied it together. There was some similarities, but whatever. Yeah, it was.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Honestly, I don't remember from the tits down. So like, I guess I was just so intrigued by this weird staple face being pulled out in every direction.
Yeah. Still heel.
Yeah, still heel. We had a lot of heels today.
Let's talk about, we go from the Bio Queen to the Drag King.
Yes, Landon.
Landon Cider. Landon basically was giving his entrance look again. Like, that's all I saw with some chiffon draped to the wrists, and it was just armor. I expected more from Landon, honestly, in this.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to what Landon's, the whole difference. We don't see drag kings very often. Once in a while in a show you'll see one, but it seems like, like 1 out of 100? Maybe a little more, but so I'm still trying to figure out like the whole game, and I give Landon a boot. I want to see more.
No. We don't do that. Ever since Yuha got taken down, we got to change it up.
Oh, okay. I give Landon what's a boy version of it?
Of a Croc? Crocs are ugly on everybody, so
I'll give him a cowboy boot then. How's that?
That's your good for Landon?
Yeah, cowboy boots are good.
Cowboy boot. I'm beating Landon with the Crocs.
Oh, Lord.
No, because I know what you can do. Step it up, okay?
I know what she said.
Then we had Eva Destruction.
Destruction.
Yes. Miss Eva Destruction was there, and she was giving Maleficent.
Oh, this was a sick look. When it came out, it was amazing. It was like, holy shit, what is that?
And the way she moved
yes.
to like give it.
So she had Medusa snake hair with shoulder pads and all the way down the arms, so that it really extended out the entire top half of the body. And it really did look like something like an evil Medusa, right? It sort of reminded me of...
Medusa meets Maleficent.
Yeah.
The colors were that black and purple.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
it was just it was an amazing look. It was an amazing runway performance. It was... eye-popping.
It was, yeah. Heel.
2 heels.
Ooh.
Then we have Dahlia Black coming down. Dahlia was giving white face, red eyes, red 4 eyes, with the painted eyes. Titties out, clear down to her navel, and these black horns. That just like, it was very stark contrast between the white face and the black. It was, and
the little
red.
D on her belt like a super villain would have.
She did bring a super villain belt. That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen of Dragula, look at Miss Dahlia Black. That's how you win this competition, okay? She did it. We watched this twice, 2 weeks ago even, or whenever it came out. I'm still in love with Dahlia's look.
Yes, it was a great look. We could see who's coming to the top. Shit sinks and brilliance rises.
Just move on, because I would just be here all day talking about heel, bitch,
Right.
highest heel,
Right.
highest heel. I'm not waiting.
All right,
Highest heel.
Highest heel. All right, heels from us. How about Maxi Glamour?
Oh, okay. Well, from highest heel to lowest croc.
I don't know. Maxi's not that bad. Maxi tried to do some kind of weird like cyborg or like gay electroshock therapy piece on the side of the head. I'm not sure what that, but it was kind of cool. Yeah, it was almost like mechanical Frankenstein kind of thing. And so I love that. I love the concept of it. But then the rest of the outfit was you know, they got clocked for. She got clocked by the other girls by wearing like cardboard pieces that just didn't look nice. It looked cheap.
So I get it. Here's it. She said her inspiration was like Dragon Ball Z. I know the reference. I know what she was going for. That shoulder with the cape coming down. I get it. But you also, and this is what I'm learning as I learn to sew and I learn to make looks, you also have to think about how you can execute it.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
And she was like, I have this idea, and she was committed to it, but she didn't have the ability to make it at that level.
Right.
She should have rethought and recalculated.
Well, and you have to think about resources. Like I see her and I think of a young Chi-Chi DeVane trying to work at McDonald's and get a couple little dollars to buy some dollar store products.
Right. But when Chi-Chi walked into that runway, into that workroom in her trash bags, that shit looked good.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Croc.
Steve Irwin, Croc.
Croc.
I know, it's still too soon. Last but not least, we had a big old piece of meat in this Valencia exclamation point.
Ooh.
She came out as a steak with the clear like plastic meat locker flaps as her cape. And so
I'm talking about big old piece of meat and meat locker flaps.
Honey, I feed you every night, so don't act like you're starving.
Woo, woo, woo. I don't know what she's talking about, but meat flaps, you better not be giving me no meat flaps. Belinda's coming for you.
Ms. Valencia's look.
It was awesome. It was like a tribute. I liked it.
I really liked it.
It was a tribute to Lady Gaga, sort of, with the meat dress.
Meat dress.
And the black contacts. All the little details I thought were very cool. And I love the cape, a la, grocery store meat curtain.
Yes.
My grandfather worked as a meat cutter and a butcher for his whole life, his whole career. And I remember as a kid going and peeking through the little curtains. So it gave me a little stitch of nostalgia there. And
her mug was beat. The face
yeah,
was
the face
white.
was on. And, I thought it was cool. It wasn't villain. They clocked her. They said, what kind of villain is this? I don't know. Maybe it was the vegetable villain. The vegetarians and vegans hated her.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Someone has to be on the bottom. And as these shows go on, we've seen Drag Race is how far along. The girls are coming in polished. They're coming in with concepts. They're coming in with ideas, and someone still has to go home first. So
I love the look. The idea didn't hit with their super villain, so
still a heel for me.
Yeah,
still a heel.
Me too. I didn't know you liked it like I liked it. I thought you were going to say that's good.
I loved it. It's time for Brandon and Josh's tops and bottoms.
You didn't need the bottom. Get down there. Oh, okay, never mind.
I'll show you how it's done.
So,
yes, on the top, who do we have?
Well, for me, I actually really liked the Medusa look the most.
Miss Eva Destruction.
Yeah, I thought
she was in the top.
She was in the top. I thought that was probably my top of the week.
Okay.
Although I did love Dahlia Black, who won. It was Brandon's top as well, I'm guessing.
So she can't top me, but she was my top.
I mean, you do love a hairy monster. And then your bottom of the week was?
The bottoms of the week were Miss Louisiana Purchase, Miss Valencia, and Miss Maxi
No,
Glamour.
not the bottoms of the week. What about your bottom of the week?
Oh, my bottom of the week was Maxi Glamour. By far.
Really?
Yes. She went for that, and this is tough because I'm in that world. I love anime. I love cosplay. And if you're gonna go for that reference, I want to see it done right.
Yeah.
Okay. These Umbreon, my Sylveon looks, I've stepped them up because I know what world is out there in this cosplay community.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Let's skip to the final challenge. What do they have to do for being in the bottom? Extermination.
So, Ms. Louisiana Purchase is safe. Our bottom two are Valencia and Maxi Glamour. And for their extermination challenge, they will be put in an airplane and dropped from 18,000 feet in a skydive.
Brandon's like, sign me up. I've been wanting to do that shit
I was like,
forever.
put me in the bottom. Please put me in the bottom. Like how Vander in season 1, that bitch was like, yeah, I'll take it. They were like, Vander, you've never been in the bottom. Do you want to just do it? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it.
Why not?
I'll go. Valencia is terrified.
It's terrified.
Louisiana is trying to get her, girl, I don't want you to go home. You got to get your shit together. Which I thought was a little. What does that say to Maxie? Like none of the girls were trying to come be like, "Are you okay? Are you ready to do this?"
Nobody cared about Maxie.
They were like, "Valencia, get your shit together because we don't want you to go home." Okay.
Yeah, they ended up going to do it, and poor Valencia couldn't get on the plane. She was just so shaken. So Maxie did. Maxie jumped. Maxie pad splat, and it was a sure way to win it.
But good, and that's the way. Even though I would have sent Maxie home, if Miss Valencia just couldn't do, you signed up.
Face your fears, bitches.
I can't see.
I can't see anything.
Face your fears, bitch.
My ice melted. My vodka's watery now.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
What are you Leviosing over there?
Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, Valencia's gone home. It's sad because she was the only one really giving us that comedy camp that I like. So I don't know if but whatever. I thought this was a great opening.
Tis the name of the game. This was great. And let's have one quick little shout out for the way Valencia went home. She was jacked with a hammer in the face and then dumped into a bucket of acid. Damn, these bitches are cruel and grotesque.
The Boulets don't play around. When you off the show, we just don't want to see your ass on this earth.
I will say that last little montage of them exterminating Valencia was better than a lot of horror scenes we've seen on the big screen.
Yeah.
So I know you guys working to step that production value up. So that's a huge
So are we.
congrats.
Look at all this. So are we.
Girl, we didn't even beat the face today.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about our looks. I'm talking about our production. We are giving you guys more of an experience. So if you like this, if you want to see more Dragula from us, be sure to leave a like. It lets us know what you guys like and what you want to see. And be sure to tune in to all our other booze reviews from theater, Drag Race.
Follow these bitches. We might follow you back. Until the next time, Dragus Queenus Exterminus.